we go down because as you can see on the bigger movement, where's the bigger movement? As you can see, no? This is 15 minutes time frame. Then what matters most, guys, is to know, like, if they're telling you about trading, don't focus on what other people are telling you, because sometimes you can find that you are listening to people who don't even make money, like who are not even profitable, like they're just teaching you what they don't even know. So be aware of scammers, like people will have to scam you. My PC is freezing. I don't even know what the fuck is going on, but maybe I think the problem is it's with this. What the fuck? It's with this recording. So what's going to happen here, or even live on Scott Field Forex game? These guys who are having a problem, it's freezed, like it froze. But as you can see that. Let's go to a smaller time frame. Yeah, as you can see, I will show you what happened. Okay, this what happened. Okay, as you can see now, this is this Sunday. You can see this is Sunday, né? From 6 o'clock until 12 Monday, né? We call it Sunday. Like we call this an original consolidation. This one, let me try to change the color so that you must notice while you're on the live. So this is a consolidation. We call this a original consolidation because it's on Sunday. That's where the market starts. Then after consolidating, the market wants it create a fake out, or it break a structure with a fake out. It always fall, as you can see here. Once the market disrespected this high, ne? This one, do you see it disrespected? Do you see this line? Like the market was using this line like on the consolidation, like in the Asian session. Like so once the market disrespected the structure, it always fall. No? So that is what you can just keep in mind. Like that there are not a lot of secrets. Like just keep that in mind what I told you. So what matters most is for you to know the range, like it's for you to know the range. We didn't start analyzing on this 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame. It's just that I just want to show you the structure, that what happened. Ne? Then the market, it came here. It created a high. Ne? Then once the market disrespected this high, do you see on Tuesday? Once it disrespected that high and it disrespected this low, ne, the market had to fall. Ne? Yeah, it fall and around, let's say this on London session, but the distribution was on New York session, as you can see. Do you see? This is what happened on the New York session. This is a gap, like there was a value gap, and this is another gap. Like we call this three entries. Like this is where we enter on Tuesday. That means once we find that the market it's broke up upside, that means just we have just to know that the market is going to go downwards. Nah? So this is what's going on. Like even the take profits are here. It's just that sometimes maybe I don't have to confuse you with the take profits, but I will show you. Look at here. Look at here. Do you see the market was moving? Ne? Let's do it like this. Let me try to do it like this now. Not reach there. Let's take it down. Ish. It doesn't matter, but as long as it's there. So once the market broke this see this straight line, it was not broken since here. But when the market started to broke it here, ne, did you see that it went down? After it went down, it created an entry. After creating an entry, that means we just have to write from here until here. This is our take profit. This is our take profit, this one. So immediately when the sell side is paged, just know that the market is going to go up as long as if the market, let's say if the market it paged the buy side liquidity, just know that the market is going to go down. And if you can see, or if you are wiser enough to understand, you can see that even here, sorry, don't mind all some lines. These lines are the kill zones. Like it's from two to five, 7 to, I think it's 7 to what? 7 to 12, and but the entry you're going to find it around half past 8. Half past 8. Yeah, half past 8. That's where we're going to enter New York time. So immediately you can see that after the market paged this buy side liquidity, like you can, as you can see, if we draw a line here, the market paged here. This is a page, it's a fake out. It broke, like it broke. After it broke, immediately when it broke, it went down. There's a break of structure. This is what we call a change of structure. Like a change of structure. This is a change of structure. This one. As you can see, you saw that once the market broke this level, it went up going to the fair value gap. So what you just have to do here is to understand what the game is going. And as you can see, the same gap, this is a gap and this is a gap. Like it's a FVG, a fair value gap. You can see on Friday the market came to this fair value gap and go. And once it came here in these value gaps, it goes. Once it goes to the fair value gaps, it goes down. Like always, that's what happened. Like what you just have to focus on is that the market once it this, you see, this is the NFP. This one, this is the NFP movement. You see that we even did know it was going to do that. Like it was not a surprise to us. We already knew what was going to happen. Like what was going to occur. So what matters most is for you to study the market. Like I want to show you what happened here. Do you see? But if you journal it, you're going to be fine. As long as you journal it, there was a gap here. Do you see? There's a break of structure. Do you see a break of structure and a gap? Do you see? When it comes to this gap, that means people were going to sell for the market to go down. Do you see the movement? Do you even see a gap again here? Do you see a break of structure here? Like guys, these things is not, it's not that hard. It's just that sometimes you just have to use your mind. But you just have to use your mind and follow and have a mentor, because without having a mentor in this game, it's much difficult than how you can expect it to be. If it has to be difficult 90%, like it's difficult, If it's going to be difficult 90%, that means you're no longer going to be profitable. But what matters most is for you to know the strategy. Do you see the gap here? There's a gap here. Do you see it? Once this gap, do you see where the market entered? Where the position were entered? Just as simple as that. Once the market reaches the gap, it went up. So this was our first entry. This one, like us as the smart money guys, like this was our first entry. Then after that, there's our second entry again. Do you see here? Do you see a gap? Yeah, you can see there's a gap here. So this is another gap. So what matters most, or what I'm trying to teach you that don't enter where there's no gap. Like, just make sure that when you're entering, only enter on gaps. Like, there are a lot of stuffs that you can do, but what matters most is for you to detail your stuff, is for you to know what you are doing. It's for you to concentrate on what you are doing. So let me show you again. Do you see a break of structure here? Do you see? Do you see this line? This is where the market broke here, and after it went back to the gap, there's a gap here. Once it goes to that gap, the market went down. Like, there's no holy grail. Like, these things are simple, as simple as this. As long as you know how to follow the rules, how to. Do you see immediately when it broke this low, ne? Did you see that the market went up and go to target that high? After it targeted that high, it had to create a change of structure. This is what we call a change of structure. It has been consolidating ever since Wednesday at what? At 4. Do you see? At 4 it was consolidating until, let's say, Wednesday at 4 until Friday at 9. Calculate those hours from Wednesday at 4 until Friday, until Thursday at 9, at half past 9. Do you see? This is the opening time. Like, this is when the New York session starts. So you just have to be careful while you are doing this. But what matters most, guys, is not trying to be anyone. Just try to be yourself. By just being yourself, you are going to make it. There's no way, because as you can see here, there was a break of structure even here. Do you see it? Do you see it here? Once the market broke this level, it went way up. So as simple as that, yeah. As long as if you know that once the market broke, it's going to go up, and there's a fair value gap again. Did you see? Do you see a gap? Do you see a gap here? There's a gap. This is a gap. This is where we enter. But what matters most is for you to know even the Fibonacci, because the Fibonacci is very, 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 very much important. Let me try to show you how the Fibonacci works, the OTE. But that's not my stuff. Like, the OTE is not my stuff. It's just that I'm just telling you just because it happens, and most of you, you can't afford for mentorships. But that's why I'm telling you what's going on. Do you see? This is Monday low and Monday high. Do you see Monday low and Monday high? Ne? If we measure it with a Fibonacci, let me show you what is going to give us. Ish, what the fuck is going on? Ish, this is what I wanted. Ah, oh, yo, guys. Oh yeah, it went back. Do you see? Let me show you the Fibonacci. These are the levels. You see Monday high and Monday low, ne? it gave us a movement on Tuesday. You see, this is how we measure a Fibonacci. This zero must be on Monday low, like Monday high. We measure Monday high and Monday low. We want to see the the discount and premium of Monday high and Monday low. So where is it? Do you see here? This is our entry, because as you can see, from 100 to 50, it's 50%. From 50 to 0, it's 50. That means from 0 to 100, it's 100%. But there is a discount and a premium. So we had to understand where the market was. Like, what's the market? The market went to discount. Like, do you see here? The market broke the discount here. Do you see here? This line, it broke here. After it broke, immediately after it broke this structure, it went back to premium. Like, it went back to premium. We sell at premium. Do you see it? So that means your orders were supposed to be here, 0.1.61 point, like that is where you were going to know that you had to enter to go to with the market until it reaches this take profits. Do you see this thin line, this red thin line? Like, it's just that I just made it thin, but it's a sell side. Ne? Did you see here? It's a sell side. Do you see this line? Did you see from this line from here and up until here? When the market disrespected here, it went up, but the market had to respect and had to go down until it reaches here, because this is where we look at, like, this is where the bigger picture is at. Like, you don't have to focus on many stuffs. Like, okay, look at what I'm trying to show you here. Do you see that gap? There's a gap here. After a gap, look what happened after a gap. Do you see a movement? So what matters most, guys, is for you to understand how many movement are we going to have. You will just have to know that we are going to have only one, let's say two, a buy and a sell. So a sell when it occurs on, let's say, on Tuesday, a buy will occur on Friday. Like, it cannot occur, a sell cannot occur on Tuesday and a buy on Wednesday, but it can. But a buy that is going to happen on Wednesday, just know that we don't participate on it. Like, we don't participate on it. So this is what happening. As long as you know how to journal this, just know that sure you have made it. Like, you don't even need to wake up like every day just trying to make it. As long as you know what I just showed you, or if you repeat this video or go to, I will post a real video where you're going to see what's going to happen. You see, it's only 18 minutes, but with that 18 minutes, I think it's valuable. It's valuable. Can you please get me a razor too? Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to Lawrence? Or do you want me to go with you? If you are not busy. Uh, so we are going to see this video. So as you can see, this is what happened. Like, this is the only thing that happened from Monday to. We are not drawing trend lines. We are not doing what, we are just labeling what we know. Like, what matters most is labeling what we know.